Hi everybody, my name is Fiona Milton and welcome back to my channel, and we're here to talk about Green Book. I watched Green Book the other day and I enjoyed this film. It was very captivating. Mahershala Ali did a wonderful playing Dr. What's his name? Don Shirley, and I think he did a wonderful playing in that role, and Viggo Mortensen played it and was in it, and his character was Tony Lip, and he also did a wonderful job in his role as well. I think the movie overall did a lot of great things. It had Viggo's character, Tony Lip, was a Italian guy. I could say a little bit of a mobster, a little bit. And he worked in I think it looked like a jazz club, but I think it was a jazz club. But it was an entertaining club, and they decided to close down for a month because they had to do inside repairs, and so he needed something else to do because rent is due, and so Mahershala Ali character, Dr. What's his name again? Let me get his name. Don Shirley was asking around and see who he could pick for his driver, because he's a great pianist, and he travels the world to perform for white folks, and so he was asking around who I wanted. So he goes and interviews, and Viggo's character Tony goes on an interview, and he said, "Listen, I don't shine no boots. Don't ask me to pick up around yourself because I'm not doing it." But his character, Dr. Don Shirley, he realized that he seen something in Tony that he did not see for himself. So he gave this man a chance to be his driver, and of course, Dr. Don Shirley talked to his wife to see if it's okay to bring him on the road for 2 months, and while he's away, because his last job doing repairs, and she said yes, it's okay. And he has a hard time. Viggo's character Tony has a hard time. He don't mind black people, but he feels uncomfortable with black people, and he goes and them two bounce each other and figure both of them out, and they come to an understanding in the end of the film. They're like the yin and the yang, and they figure out, yes, I could be around you. You're a cool person. You're a cool friend. But they also bounce one each other, as Dr. Don Shirley realized, yes, I don't need to be in this place. They want me to perform, and I'm being disrespected, and I can't even sit down because it's your rules, because I'm black, and I could not have a meal at your restaurant, and that is the same restaurant I'm going to be performing at. And Bigo tells him, like, listen, you cannot do that. When people disrespectful, it's time for you to leave. You need to get the same respect like everybody else. If you're going to perform, I want to eat. And he hungry. And he in the end realized in the end, listen, I'm taking my pride and all the black people, some of the black people in the room getting ready to perform. He goes and looks at him and like, yes, I am proud of you. And Don Shirley, his character, helps Vigo because he's not very good writer, and he was sending letters to his wife, and he helps him to become a better writer and make his sentences make sense. And I think this movie is going to do great, and I'm happy that Mahershala Ali won at a Golden Globe, and Green Book won a Golden Globe for the whole cast. But I don't know who's gonna win the Oscars, because sometimes when people win the freaking Golden Globe, they don't win the freaking Oscar. That's how taboo it is. And I don't know. That's how the Oscars is. They be acting funny. And I think, it's crazy because the things that we do want to have nominated is not being recognized in the entertainment business. And I feel like a lot of Marvel movies and in other movies that we was watching, and a lot of people just not getting, recognition for their work. Like, it's kind of sad, really, and I feel like, they need to not have the board no more, and they need to refresh the board and have new people and have new intake of the board, and to have new people sitting down and making new decisions, and have like, then people who appreciate the Oscars and watch, and people who get recognition more. Like, I hope Regina King do win for Blue Street for her movie. Some actresses and some actors, and I know I'm going way off topic of this, but after Green Book, but you know what? Let me go back to Green Book, and I get right into Oscar talk in another video, because I could just go on and on about the freaking Oscars, but truth be told, and I watch the Oscars every year, and you be staying up at 12 o'clock at night, and then after that is the news. Grammys, we're not going to get into that because I gave up on the damn Grammys. But truthfully, the only thing I watch is the performances, and that's it. The nomination, I really don't give a care about. But I'm going to talk about that in another video with the Oscars and how I feel about that, but this is how I feel about the Green Book, and I hope you watch it. is, I think it's out in theaters now because all the nominated movies are out, and Star is Born is out. My favorite movie. I love that movie. That movie really, it was sad, but one part really pissed me off. That freaking manager of Lady Gaga's manager pissed me fucking off. Whoo, that shit pissed me off. But anyway, back to Green Book. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I rate this movie, I give it an A, because I love how, you know, people realizing each other's mistakes, and they bounce one each other off, and they realize that, you know, they can be in the same place, eating in the same table, and being as one. And I love the movie, and I hope you guys watch it, and I hope you're having a wonderful day. And next discussion video will be the Oscar talk. Have a good day.